Hello everyone and welcome back to Boarding Pass Adventures, and today we're going to go a little bit more into what we did in Maui.
Yeah, we're going to be going over the cost of travel, where we stayed at,
and just a few things that we would definitely recommend when you're out there.
Ooh, come join us!
Alright everyone, so first things first, going to Maui. How much was the cost of the flight?
It was $278 each, round trip. And this time we went with Southwest, and we really liked it. We also departed from Long Beach for the first time, and also really liked it because it was smaller. They only had like up to 10 gates, and they also included 2 free check-in bags. And so I really loved it.
I think definitely we had a pretty good experience. I think the best thing about it was we were able to do like an early pre-screening.
Yeah.
So to our viewers out there, you still need to do a COVID test 72 hours prior to departure to Hawaii. That's for folks who are unvaccinated.
Yeah.
And those who are vaccinated, you just need to upload your vaccination card. And then these 2 things are just to so that way you can get exempted from the quarantine when you arrive to one of the Hawaiian Islands. So where we went in Southwest in Long Beach Airport, they were able to do like an early pre-screening. So by the time we arrived, we had our bands. We were able to just go on about with our day without having to deal with going in a huge line to do the screening there. So that was a really cool plus.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Alright folks, so prior to arriving to Hawaii, or Maui in our case, you definitely need to rent a car and book a hotel. Yeah. So what we decided with going is with Costco, because they have really good vacation packages. So ours came out to a pretty good price.
Yeah, so we went with 2 other people, and so 4 in total. So the total came out to be $2,082, but divided by 4, it came out to be $521 per person. And I think that's a wonderful deal for a Jeep and a hotel. So
originally it was going to include 2 beds.
Yeah.
But fortunately enough, they were able to upgrade us to 2 bedrooms, and then a full kitchen, a washer and dryer even, and then a marvelous like ocean view. It was splendid, and we were able to get a couple mimosas and watch the sunset.
It was wonderful. It's the perfect way to have Hawaii time.
So definitely I would recommend the Royal Hana Maui by Outrigger.
Yes.
Alright, so once you get to Maui, what is there to do? Well, what I would recommend doing is definitely the Sunset Cruise by Sea Maui.
Yes, this event turned out to be $107 per person.
And that was the most expensive one.
Yes, but we loved it. It had food included, and an open bar.
And that's where you make your money's worth.
Yes. We do recommend for you guys to have a snack before the event, or a lunch, and arrive 30 minutes prior your scheduled time.
Because I didn't see this in our receipts, but we had to arrive 30 minutes prior to departure, and I guess that's just to round up everyone prior to the departure, so everyone enjoys their time to the fullest.
Yeah.
So definitely a tip if you do the Sunset Cruise by Sea Maui is to definitely arrive 30 minutes early. But overall, I think the scenery of it was beautiful. Just seeing the ocean, the waves, and we were able to experience like a rainbow of the land and take some really good pictures because it rained while we were out in the ocean.
Yeah.
And also, not only are you drinking and vibing, but they also play music as well.
They do, so it's really nice. Like just Maui in a boat, and you're just like it's just the time of your life. Do it. If you guys go to Maui, book a Sunset Cruise. We recommend Sea Maui. The service was lovely.
Alright everyone, so definitely another thing to do out in Maui is roll to Hana. Now this is probably a whole day event. There's a bunch of like excursions and like vendors to stop by. And I think one of our first stops was at the bamboo forest.
Yes, the bamboo forest. I love this place. You might get lost on the way because it's kind of hard to find, but it's basically in this like hole that you enter. And I really liked it because it's kind of like entering another world, like in Alice in Wonderland.
Because like, before we went in, it was just very like, it was kind of hot.
Yeah.
But it was like very like, but what I'm trying to say is like, once we get into this rabbit hole, like Yvonne explained, it was so humid and it felt like another world. Definitely you want to be careful because it can be slippery. There's a bunch of mud. There is a couple waterfalls there. But definitely, it's a lovely scenery.
It's a lovely scenery. Don't fall though. Like
yeah,
I did.
She
this
fell.
footage.
She fell. We'll definitely put that in the video.
Yeah.
But another thing that we got to do out in Hana is I got to jump off from a waterfall.
Yeah.
This was pretty cool. Unfortunately I don't know which waterfall it was. If we ever find out, I'll probably put it around here somewhere.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. I have a big fear of heights, and honestly, I did not want to do this because once I got up there, but I closed my eyes, I jumped off, and it was a really, really cool experience. It's kind of deep, so you definitely know how to swim. But after that, we kind of had a really chill road where we just kind of, we saw the scenery of like these painted trees. They were like, looked like someone just stroked them with like green and pink brushes. And then we eventually got this, the black sand beach.
Yeah, but you need a reservation for that. So if you guys really want to check that out, look online, make the reservation, because we were not fortunate enough to be able to, be on the black sand beach. It is a 40-minute drive, like I think from like halfway to Hana to the black sand beach. So keep that in mind, guys.
And halfway to Hana is a very good vendor that we went to.
Yeah.
Definitely for their banana bread and shave ice. We didn't really visit too much like vendors out there, but we did see a handful of them. But definitely halfway to Hana, which we recommended in our last video.
Yes.
Definitely check that out. Okay, so another thing to do on Maui, which I feel like is one of my personal favorites, is snorkeling. And the location we went to was pretty near our hotel.
Yes, it was called the Kapalua Bay beach. And I really liked it. Was it safe? I say it was. There was not really waves hitting us, so like you can snorkel at peace.
And it's like at a beach, so there's a shallow end.
Yeah.
And not only that, they do have on-site rentals.
Yes.
So Yvonne was able to rent some floaties for like around like $7.
Yes. I have a big fear of like whenever my feet don't touch the ground, like in the ocean, I start to panic really bad, so I really had a hard time. But once I got the floaty in, which was $7, I was really happy. I felt really comfortable. We got to see some fishies that like look kind of like Finding Nemo. It was really nice. It
was a beautiful scenery. There was a lot of cute fishes.
Yeah.
I had a really good time.
Me too.
So we'll definitely recommend this spot.
Yes.
All right, folks. So one of the last things that we want to mention is checking out Lahaina.
Yeah. This is where you get to have a little cute, souvenir shopping. There's a lot of vendors there, and that is where I was able to get this shirt. I can't wait to wear this at Disneyland. But not only are shops there, but you get to have like shave ice as well, and the whip. This is also where there is some nightlife going on.
Yeah, there's some nightlife out there. Definitely in our last video we mentioned down the hatch. That's one of like the kind of like a bar grill kind of feel. There's also this place that we wanted to check out, but we didn't have the time, called Captain Jack's. It looked pretty cool, but yeah, definitely check it out for some Lahaina, for some like last minute shopping, some shaved ice, some great food, and some nightlife.
Yeah.
Alright everyone, so that concludes our video for today.
Yes, so comment down below if you've ever checked these places out, or if you just have any questions. We're more than happy to help you guys.
We definitely want you to have a really good time, just as much as we did.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. We're more than happy to help. And if you like today's video, please like and subscribe.
See you guys again next time. Bye.